Hi, George Thomas here from the BeaconJournal.com and the Akron Beacon Journal.
This is Dan Kadar from the Beacon Journal. We are up here at the Cleveland Convention Center. We're going to try and walk our way through Wizard World Cleveland, which is going on
This weekend.
Our Craig Webb wrote about it. I'm sure you can find it on our site. So go check that out, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough on the floor. We're going to talk to a couple people, and we'll go from there.
What you need to know about Wizard World, it's not a typical con, it's pop culture kind of thing. Comics, television, movies, some music, there are performances here, plenty of merchandise to be had. I like shopping, so that makes it fun. Some of the kitschy stuff you can pick up.
Right. So we're going to flip the camera around, or try to. We're not great at these. George and I are much better at
Standing around and looking like what you're putting that in my face, are you?
That's right.
Thank you very much.
So this is like the entrance. Everybody walks in here, and there's really, something for everybody here at Wizard World this year. We just walked by a weapons booth, if that's your thing.
They sell Klingon batlets here.
They do.
And celebrity section over here, autographs, pictures, whatever you want in that regard.
That's right.
Depending on the talent. This year's big panel involves the cast from Outlander, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Stars TV series with a huge following, and it's kind of different from past years in that I think that the television is geared more towards a female audience, which just makes it inclusive overall. So
right. Now, here's the thing: the convention opens today at 4:00.
It's kind of dead, yeah.
So there's nobody. That's why there's nobody here right now. But we wanted to get a sneak preview for you guys and show you inside. We're going to stop here at one of the really cool booths. This is the guy with the coasters. Look at these. This guy makes coasters with all of your favorite characters on them.
Hi there.
Local guy, too.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Roman.
Yeah, he's still setting up here in one of the...
I'm a little ways away from being
Yeah,
done,
you're further ahead than most, but the most popular thing this weekend, we're going right here, Baby Yoda.
Coasters, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a fan of Roman's. I also own about a dozen of his coasters from the past couple years or so.
I can give you guys a live demonstration.
Sure. Wow. And there you go.
It works stacked.
There's a coaster in action. Just really cool stuff. I'm probably going to buy some of these Ninja Turtle ones before I leave. George already texted his wife, so she can pick some out too. So this is a really cool setup. And you're based out of Wycliffe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wycliffe.
Tell us one quick thing we need to know about your business. Do you do these by hand?
I do them all by hand. I do as many of the designs as I possibly can. I do custom ones too, so if there's anything that anybody wants, just let me know and I can make it for them. I do portrait style, so it doesn't have to be
right.
It doesn't have to be pop culture. It could be your favorite band. It could be your favorite artist. It could be yourself. Here's Outlander's gonna be big this weekend too. Here's a piece that I did for Outlander not too long ago. So, that's kind of the portrait style that I do.
Right.
If you like that and you want something that looks like you or one of your favorite stars, just let me know and I can make it.
Cool.
Roman is known as that guy with the coasters. That's how I know it. What's the name of your business?
That is the name of the business.
All right.
I figured I'd keep it pretty straightforward and go with
right.
Short and sweet.
How do people get in touch with you?
They can reach out to me through Instagram. My handle is that guy with the coasters. That's probably the easiest way. I have a website, thatguywiththecoasters.com, and there's a way that you can email me through that too, and you can see all the stuff that I offer and go from there.
Right on. Cool, man. You did great. Thanks, you.
Roman.
You did better than we are. So here's more of his stuff. Just a lot of cool stuff.
I wish that the table was ready so that you could see it.
Again, everybody's still setting up here.
Even for the Buckeye fan, there you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, my degree from there has got to be worth something, right?
There you go.
So, Definitely not using my biological sciences degree, but if I can get a couple, OHIO coasters sold, that might, tip the scales a little bit.
There you go.
Take it easy, Roman. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
There's more celebrity stuff over here. There's so a lot of cool stuff this year. We saw Baby Yoda once already. George, that's probably the
big thing this year. I'm willing to bet. I mean, even I have a Baby Yoda T-shirt.
right.
I mean, I couldn't resist. He's so cute and cuddly.
Right. So right now we're approaching like the
Artist
row. Yeah, it's going all the way around here. Good stuff. Apparently we're defying gravity, as somebody says in the comments. So, but it's a big show this year. Wizard World's, the big one for Northeast Ohio, I would say. There's a lot of animation guys here this year.
Especially guys from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know. Lots of animators.
We've got guys from The Simpsons. We've got guys from Pixar. We've got guys from He-Man, Scooby-Doo, Animaniacs.
Right.
There are over 125 different TV shows represented by the animators of the year. And tomorrow morning, we're doing Saturday morning breakfast cereal with them all.
There you go.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to watch their cartoons they work in. So.
That's
You know
awesome.
my friend Marty Gitlin?
I know Marty. I'm his co-author. Yeah, the book. I'm the co-author. Yes, of the animation book. Good to meet you too.
Where's Marty?
He should be here. He sets up and he rolls in. And but we have a panel together at 5 tonight. So
I was going to mention
You'll
that.
be there for that.
But tell us about your book.
So my book is called An Animation Celebration, co-authored with Cleveland native Marty Gitlin. Wonderful authors, best known for many of his great sports books. And we rank the top 100 animated TV characters of all time. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great book, and we'll be doing a panel tonight.
I remember when Marty was taking suggestions for that on Facebook.
Yes.
I wonder what's in your top 10, because I threw a couple his way.
So what's funny is we all agree, we both agreed on number 1.
Was it Bugs?
Bunny.
Of course.
Yeah, was hands down. But that number 10 kept jostling throughout the whole process because we both have characters like really. I think if Marty had his brothers, the whole book could have been nothing but Looney Tunes, and he would have been ecstatic.
Probably.
He loved the Looney Tunes characters. Loved the classic Hanna-Barbera characters too, which I do as well.
Animaniacs, were they ranked?
Animaniacs, so it's funny. We had to pick what part of the animation is the best because the Animaniacs were the interstitial. Because the Animaniacs were really the interstitial that tied everything together. But the real stars, breakout stars, Pinky the Brain.
Okay.
And we have one of the artists who worked on Pinky the Brain this year.
All right.
Yeah, Greg Peters, one of the artists who worked on storyboarding for Pinky the Brain and Animaniacs.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks for coming.
Right on. Thank you.
Good time.
So we might be sideways, George, which, we look the right way looking. So for sideways, just turn your head, I guess.
Sorry about that. Technology.
We'll fix it in post-production. Here's one of the guys we wanted to talk to, Mr. Dan Gorman. He's munching away. We caught him eating. Dan is Mr. Everything. If you go to the Rubber City Comic store downtown Akron, it's right across from John S. Knight Center. Dan's the manager, man. He's got it, but Dan does really great stuff of his own work. Dan, tell everybody the kind of stuff that you're known for.
Yeah, so I'm a licensed trading card artist. I do work for Topps, Cryptozoic Entertainment, and a couple of different smaller publishers. I work on licenses like Star Wars, AMC's The Walking Dead, Stranger Things. I work on the DC Comics license. I've worked on almost every single major license, including Star Trek, all of those. Right now, I'm a comic book penciler. I work for a company called DC Comics. I've worked on Femforce books since 2011. I also do work for SourcePoint Press. I have 2 published pieces from SourcePoint Press. I did the cover to a book called The Rejected Dead Girl One Shot, which is written by David Hayes. And then I penciled a backup story to Pringle, which came out in January, also written by David Hayes. And I'm working on a story right now called 6 from the Abyss, 6-issue series about a bunch of serial killers breaking away. So that's coming. And
It's quite a premise, yeah.
So here's your question.
Yeah.
What's the favorite franchise you have them.
Oh boy,
What can I say?
it's hard to each set, even though it's the same material or the same genre or franchise, each set is a little different to me. Sometimes I try to approach it differently. I just have fun drawing the characters and being part of the licenses. I don't know that I have a favorite. It's just cool to associate your name with some of the bigger lists.
Now here's something I have to know. Is there a supernatural graphic novel comic book anywhere outside of Japan?
Oh boy, that is a good question. I'm not sure. It's possible. I have some people I can ask for you.
Because see, that's my weakness. That's
Supernatural?
My, Sam and Dean are my weakness.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, I'd be surprised if there isn't, but you never know.
there was an anime direct-to-video cartoon. I won't call it anime cartoon. An anime movie.
Yes.
8 or 9 years ago. When they finally realized that they had.
Right. Well, the episode where they teamed up with Scooby-Doo is
That is a classic.
Yeah.
And the one thing that ticks me off is they didn't sell enough T-shirts from that. They didn't print enough T-shirts from that. So,
Yeah.
Dan, you're also the main man behind.
I am a co-promoter of Akron Comic-Con. I help run all of the vendor and artist relations for that show. I do a lot of the planning and sort of the back channel negotiations with vendors and guests, and trying to pull in from my network of people, to try to increase the level of guests and stuff that is at Akron Comic-Con, and trying to bring in some of the artists and writers who are currently working in comics. Historically, Akron was always sort of like an homage to books from the previous era. We want to infuse some new artists and current creators.
Yep. And you guys have been doing a great job. I mean, last year's was tremendous, and you got the next one coming up in November, so we might do another one of these then.
Oh, absolutely.
Apparently we're sideways right now. So when we do one in Akron, we'll know how to have the video oriented the right way. Right. Right. And Dan is such a nice guy. He let me stuff my bags and stuff back down on his table. So Dan's a great guy. Check out his stuff. You can find all of his work over at Rubber City Comics. They're really doing cool stuff over there. So check it out.
Appreciate it.
And again, we'll see you in Akron, Dan.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So, George, we're not going to go too much longer because we are sideways.
I'll fix it and reload the video.
That's right. So this is kind of, there's going to be a lot of cosplay this year.
Akron has a cosplay group. I wonder if they're here.
Probably. There's going to be a ton of Funko Pops here.
That's my son's weakness.
Right. There's going to be, anything you could want, really. There's a guy here who does like wire figures. He builds figures out of wire that are really cool. You can get jewelry. There's a Ghostbusters mini car that's over here. So there's really something for everybody, George.
The Ohio Garrison of 101, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
You see those guys march from all over the country? I went to a celebration one year, and it was like they had the Imperial Army there.
Right. There's just a lot of cool stuff here this year. And again, it's, there's a little gaming center here. There's, black and white stuff. George, let's take this way here. And so we're up at Wizard World, Cleveland, at the Cleveland Convention Center, Lakeside Avenue. We're sideways, so if you're watching, thank you for sticking with us sideways.
We'll fix the video later.
Here are these wire figures. Check these out, George.
Now see, I don't think this guy's been here before. These are awesome.
He was at Akron Comic-Con.
Really?
Yeah, and they're great. They're just really awesome things. I'm totally buying one of these turtle ones this weekend. Just a lot of cool characters and really, really neat stuff. I really like these. I think they're different and they're cool. So these are great. George, you want to pass through anymore? Or you want to call it here?
I wish I knew where the etched glasses were. Those were my weakness, but that's okay. We can bag it right here.
We will.
I think they got a feel for it.
Yeah, so that's Wizard World Cleveland. I mean, we're kind of right in the middle of it here. And
My advice, get here early. If you're coming Saturday, get here early. Saturday is the money day. It will be shoulder to shoulder people, without a doubt.
right.
And once in a while, someone's not too nice about it. But, you know,
That's the fun of a convention.
indeed.
All right.
I have to keep mentioning panels. They've had some good panels this year, including one that deals with how they're bringing filmmaking to Northeast Ohio with the Greater Cleveland Film Commission. So check them out.
A lot of good stuff. And George is out of here, and so am I.